Hello Leo, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition. We're here to do a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. To see who's coming towards them in love for the month of December, coming into these holidays. I'll just let everybody know that right now I'm running a special where I'm reducing my fee for my private reading. So if you want a full private reading from me, if you resonate with me and how I read the cards, feel free to contact me. This is just my service to the light to be able to provide people with guidance at this time, even though they may need their money for the holiday season, because it is coming up to Christmas and we all know how we all need our money at this time. So I'm doing this for the whole month of December, and I'll leave all my contact details below, my email, my Facebook, and or if you still want to know more information, feel free to contact me in the comments and I'll give you the relevant information that you may want. So how are you doing, Leo? After all that, I'll quickly go through my disclaimers and shuffle the cards at the same time. Sorry guys, just needed a bit of a drink. It's quite warm here in New Zealand. My hay fever's been playing up. It's a little bit annoying. But as you all know, this is a general reading. So it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then feel free to, explore any other amazing tarot reader out there. Roles can be reversed. So I may refer to a card as being you. You may see that card as being someone else or the person you're currently dealing with. Situation as well. So feel free to switch it where it fits, but don't try to force it. Please apply common sense here if you're deeply resonating with this message or getting triggered. So don't attack me in the comments, as it's not a personal reading. It's an overall general collective reading, so it's not specific to a story. And if you feel angry because I'm saying things which you do not agree, feel free to go somewhere else to find something that calms you down. So don't attack me, because unless you get a private reading from me, you'll never know exactly what it is you need to know specific to your story. Okay guys, and this is a timeless reading, so even though I'm posting it here in December, you may watch it sometime next year and it completely resonate with your story. And that's okay. And that's how Spirit works. Right message at the right time. If you're a cross-watcher, please watch with your own discretion, as you may see, find out, or know things that you may not want to see, find out, or know. And that's just how Spirit goes. Usually it will play out from your perspective. Okay. Feel free to check any other of the messages for your moon and other placements, Venus, rising, or even your Jupiter. Your Jupiter could be your masculine. So it's good to always know your natal chart as well. Alright guys, let's get the energy for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Imagine. Okay, get one more card. Oh, okay, you're imagining a lot, Leo, for yourself. It came out in a big huge chunk. But the Imagine card is about you actually trying to find... Okay, what did I hear? That's solidity, in a word where you feel almost invisible. Okay. You may be holding on to dreams that aren't real. You may be holding on to people that aren't real. As in, you may be looking at them in a way that's almost fantasy-like. Usually I have this as a higher perspective, imagining a better life for yourself, but for some odd reason you seem to be in a wave of almost like it's like fantasy and not real. It's like you're kind of hollow. You know what I mean? Your dreams are hollow. You feel hollow. You're reaching out for a connection that seems out of your reach. Blue is a color of expression. It's almost like a barrier. It's like you're stuck in a barrier. It's like you can't go any further from this point, because you're not feeling whole as a person. You know, the word imagine comes forward, but it's just the image itself. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? There's somebody in there, but you can barely see them. They're almost, it's like cloaking, the cloak of invisibility. You know what I mean? You don't want anyone to see how you feel or what you're thinking. You may be holding on to the past. You may be stuck in a place where you need to make a decision. 20 breaks down to a 2, which is usually about decision making, union, but it feels very distant from union. It's like a half-life here. It's like you're wanting to step out into the real world. You're trying to step up, but everywhere you go, you're not completely satisfied, or you're not completely whole. You may have been fragmented by a past lover, someone that you've held onto a connection to, because that person's actually holding onto the moon. It's like not allowing the shadowy or the confusion to go, rather hold on to the idea of this moon, but it's not beneficial. It's like an energetic cord or tie to somebody that's yeah, it's almost like you want someone to lift you up. You know, I'm just hearing that song, Raise Me Up. You raise me up, by Josh Groban. But it's like a it's like a balloon. You want the moon to float you upwards out of this space of almost like ghosting or ghost-like energy. You know, very where am I going with this? I don't know why I'm getting this, guys. But it's almost like, yeah, you're hollow. You feel hollow. You know what I mean? You don't feel fulfilled. You don't feel satisfied. You don't feel anything. You feel a little empty. But you have the word imagine here. So it's like, Leo, you may have manifested this type of life for you. Because manifesting comes from how you speak, how you think, what you believe, what you perceive. And it's just like here, it's like almost like a wave of clouds coming over the top of you. And you become like the cloud material. It's like shape-shifting, but within a world, unseen world. It's interesting, I'm getting that. But it's almost like you feel like a ghost in your own life. Like nobody can see you. Like you don't matter. It's pretty sad, Leo. I think you need to start imagining a better life for you, because there is obviously a decision that you want to make, but you're not too sure what you want to do here. So we'll just clarify this card, because this card is confusing. Oh, we got 3 cards. What is this one? Oh, milk and honey. The fates of milk and honey. Okay, I'm just going to say this. Destiny is going to change for you at this point. This is... Okay, thank you. You were supposed to be in this space because I think you may have been trying to control how things worked out for you in a way that was not beneficial to you. With the fates, you have to allow it to flow. You have to allow fate to unfold. It's something that we're not supposed to know. But what it's telling me here is that fate has put you in this space, this incognito space, which is interesting. It's like you're doing things that you don't want people to know or see. You're not being transparent while being transparent, almost like, see-through. But fate has put you into this phase. Because when your blessings come, if you're not ready, you won't realize what they are. The milk and the honey of life. This is abundance. This is, this is blessings. This is the rainbow. This is happiness. 51 breaking down to a 6. That's soulmate energy. And it's like, I just got told that you won't recognize this milk and honey if you don't go through a phase where you feel incomplete. You've got to want it. And this is why your destiny is at this point where you feel a little hollow, where you want to be filled up, where you want to drink the milk and honey of life, the nectar of life, the nectar of the gods. You are within your head, you're kind of starting to imagine a better space, because it's like you've been walking through your life like a ghost. And that's how they've made it so. In fact, you may have caused this because you've been trying to interfere with your own destiny. And it's almost like karmic. You know what I mean? It's almost like a karmic way of paying back your debts to the cosmic law of justice. Is that they've made you feel empty at this point, or hollow, or unseen. It's like everybody else is moving around you in solid form, and you're just like standing in a crowd of people and no one sees you. And it's like you don't want to be that. You want to move into this beautiful space here. Waking up in the morning to something that you love, being happy about your life, splashing around, being playful, I just said, just like getting up to breakfast and having your family. And warm times and beautiful conversations, like that. And fate wants you to have this. That's the thing. The fate's destiny wants you to have the milk and honey, but it's like almost like you've got to go through this barrier to get to the milk and honey. That's really interesting, Leo, that's come forward. I did ask for messages for their higher selves and the higher purpose. So your higher self may be saying, yeah, this is what you get when you don't play the game right. Okay, so we'll bring in whoever's coming towards you, which I feel they're connected to this milk and honey. Who's coming towards Leo in love? Isn't this interesting? Observer and exchanging gifts. See that moon there? That's the same moon you're looking at. This person may be on the other side, or at a distance, where they see the opposite side of things. See that? You're both looking at that moon. That's the thing. I don't know if you can see. It's a little bit dark in my room this morning. Observer. This person, 49 breaking down to 13, which is 4. Quite stable. They're just waiting. I think, it's like they see you. They see that you're not happy. But they can't do anything for you until you're ready to exchange gifts. Until you're ready to come out of this small box that you've put yourself into. This is love. They just want to exchange love vibes with you. But they can't. They know they can't come towards you until you get out of this mindset of not being solid. You're not being solid with yourself. And this milk and honey's right there. That's the thing. It's right within your grasp. But like I said, you won't recognize it until maybe it's too late. It's like you've got to snap out of the dream and come into reality. And like this person's been watching you, as in they've been seeing you in your dreams. They've always watched you from afar. The fox is about luring you onto the right path, right? Luring you off the beaten track and onto your own unique path. See, they've got, it's almost like this person has got maybe a little bit of extra sense there, because it's like they have tools to see the moon. You know, it's like they've got a telescope, and they can see the moon in crystal clear vision, but you see it as a fog, and the moon being a dream. And they want to exchange gifts. You know, it's like a reciprocity here. But they can't, you know, there's the cat here and the ballerina. But they can't do anything until you come out of the box. Until you're ready to exchange. 29 breaking down to a 9. You know, it's a very individual thing. One more card, please, to explain what's going on here. Yeah, Leo, I just heard I can't wait forever. So this person may have been waiting a long time for you, but you're kind of, you know, you're like stuck in your head about a decision, and it's like you can't make up your mind. That's why you haven't come forward with a solid offer or as a solid being. Yeah, often you guys aren't, yeah, time to go. This person will only be here for so long. I'll be honest, Leo. You both may have abandonment issues. That orphan is usually my abandonment issues. Feeling, you know, like empty nest, feeling depressed, feeling sad. You may have both been going through this period of, this person's come out a lot more better off. You know, their vision's a lot more clearer than yours. And this is fate, though. That's the thing, fate. It's almost like you had to go through this, you know, if I was to put it like this. It's almost like you guys had to go through this. But this is mainly your journey. Okay, I just said you don't want to be left alone again. You don't want to be orphaned. You don't want to be alone. It makes you sad. And this person's like, well, here you go. I want to love you. Here's the milk and honey of my life. And you're like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm unsure where I'm supposed to go here, what I'm supposed to do. This person's like, well, I'm sitting and waiting, but I can't wait forever. Okay. Which seems a little harsh. But we'll see how you're processing your emotions here. You got the elephant. Elephant and the spider. The black egg in reverse, which I don't like, but it's just telling me something hasn't been said here. Something hasn't been said. There's my red flag, letting me know that it's a sensitive issue with the tarantula. The black egg is about transmuting negative energy into positive energy and expressing. So this is the throat chakra, but it's black. The black egg is like obsidian, dragon glass. It's of the spirit element. So it's usually about the unstruck sound. And in reverse, it's just letting me know that something hasn't been said here. Something hasn't been shared. It's a sensitive topic here with the tarantula, the old hairy legs, you know. But it's just the sensitivity and senses of the spidey senses here, which someone's on high alert. And maybe this person coming towards you, because you may not be saying the things that you need to say to this person, and they're like, they know. I'll tell you what, this person that's coming towards you, Leo, that they are, just by the fact that they have a telescope and they can see the moon where you can't, but you feel connected, and they have the spidey sense. You know, I'm just saying Spider-Man, extra sensory gifts. They're just sitting and waiting. You know, the tarantula knows when to withdraw and sit and wait. You know, they know when to attack and they know when to withdraw and wait. And they're patient. Both coming forward with a lot of fire. So there's a lot of passion here. But you're like here, you're very focused, you know. The thing about the elephant is that it's Ganesha for me. And Ganesha is the removal of obstacles, but in the same respect, he can put obstacles in your path to create to bump you into the path that you need to go into. And he can do it at precise moments in your life. You know, all these little bumps along the road, and which has caused you to go into this really ghosting like energy. I said, here I am, here I'm not. I'm not here. Yes, I am. It's like, what do you call it? You know, when you have that game and the crocodiles jump up and you're supposed to hit them. It's like that. That's you. You're everywhere. You're a bit of a hot mess. Let's just put it like that. You're a bit of a mess there, Leo. But this person coming towards you, they've got a lot of fire and desire. Let's just put it like that. They're very passionate types of people. They may be quite alert and aware of what you're like. Like they know this space because they've seen it before with the observer. They've seen this space that you go to before. It's not new to them. This may be an ex-partner or ex-lover of yours coming forward. But I'll tell you what, it's a very sensitive issue because this tarantula is on alert. It's like red alert, you know what I mean? Something's not quite right here and they're not liking that. I do know that they do want to share something with you, but they have to, it's like waiting for you to come out and reveal your true self, which is quite beautiful energy. So you got pinks and reds, you know, it's like love and desire. And you're very blue right now, you're very blue. But you have the black egg here, so it's talking about, you know, you guys need to have dark talk, maybe. Something has to be said here from you, Leo, about this. Orphaned. 5. Change, conflict, competition. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You need to start seeing things a lot more clearer, Leo. You know, it's like pinpoint focus, but with clarity. Clarity. The owl can see everything that moves at night, in the dark, shadowy night, you know what I mean? Where you linger in the moon, which is, you know, within your shadow self, maybe. Within the shadow aspect of your mind. And Spirit is just saying here, you need to actually start seeing things a lot more clearer within your mind, within the mindset of clarity. Yeah, okay. You know, the person coming towards you, they're very loving. They're very nurturing. The deer is like the fawn, which is like a soulmate, which is a divine feminine as well. She's a very strong divine feminine power or mothering, nurturing type of energy. She radiates love here. She radiates passion and desire as well. She's very colourful, this person. I don't say she because it's a deer. So if it's a male, it's Katie Pie. It's fine. You can feel free to switch it. But this person's very vibrant. Very, very vibrant. I'm just like, they're the rainbow. Thank you, Spirit. They are the rainbow to you in your life. They light things up for you. But for some odd reason, you're in a place where they're not benefiting from having you around. What's going on, Leo? They're on high alert. I just said, I'm not going through this again. So this is definitely coming from the Leos that are interacting with ex-partners. Or someone that's been at a distance. They may have withdrawn. Sorry guys, my hay fever is like really getting to me right now. But this person, she's like this deer. She sees you, you see her. But she's protected, that's the thing. She has a protective nature. She's of the earth element. So she's physically there. It's like, I'm here. This person's here. But you may be the owl, and the owl usually is my guardian. You know, it's mythical, magical, you know, kind of thing. But it's just like you're just sitting and waiting and watching, and not acting. No action from you. You have Ganesha here who's clearing the path, but it's more like you feel like there's so many obstacles in your way to this person. But it's your mindset that's like that. So they're asking you to see things as they truly are, with clarity. Okay. There's some detail in this situation for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Any more messages that need to come forward? Any more messages that need to come forward for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, it's so much. I'm not going to take those guys. That's too much. I'm just going to separate them as well. Oh, there we go. The right one came out. Yeah, definitely about an ex-partner coming back. Okay. I'm not going to read these in... Okay, that's it. I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to read any of these in reverse. Yeah, here's Temperance and Eight of Pentacles. The Judgment card, the Justice card, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Ooh, I'm just going to explain that later. Okay, guys, so what's happening here? Spirit's coming forward to soothe a situation that you actually want to put some work into. This is the, you know, if you have a look at the Temperance card, the Temperance talks about patience. It also talks about Michael coming forward and actually soothing or alchemically changing the situation. And you see how he's holding the two cups here, pouring love into these cups, wanting this to work. But it's like you're very busy right now. You're working hard, you know. Eight of Pentacles is about hard work, but it's like Spirit has been working hard with you while you've been working hard. It could be while your focus isn't really in the real world. You're kind of just in a space where you feel safe. Okay, that's, yeah, actually, that makes sense. And then you have Judgment and Justice, and it's almost like you're dealing with the law at this point. But, you know, I'm going to interpret it as making someone coming back from the past, and they're asking you here to make better judgments for yourself, to speak the truth, and to find balance and justice. You know, balance. There may have been an injustice in this situation. It's like the Spirit's brought them back for you to fix it. For you to fix it. Because here you both are away from each other. The Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. You may have been heavily burdened, wounded, health issues. You know, it's like hiding behind things. You know, blocked. You may have blocked this person out. Quite interesting that came forward, because it's that orphan card. You know, it's like feeling really burdened and heavy, and not being able to release these burdens. And this person, by the way, maybe a Libra. Justice and Judgment. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah. This is about sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, depression, dark night of the soul. This person may have been wanting to bring justice to the situation because they haven't been able to let it go mentally. It's really affected them, which is also the Orphan card. You know, that really dark card, that energy there. That's why the black egg was in reverse. They haven't been able to fix the situation properly because something hasn't been said here. Yeah, you've had a lot of in-house fighting. You've had a lot of conflict and competition in your life, Leo. That came out on your side. You know, it's like oh, you're definitely a Leo. All these wands here. And Eight of Wands is about communication. It's like you wanted to tell this person that you've just been going through some stuff right now, but you may have communicated to this person. It's put them into a place where they're kind of just wanting closure. Because they can't see. Yeah, see, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Upright is, it's being, you know, out in the cold, basically. Being abandonment issues. But this person is, see, you're Five of Wands and they're Five of Pentacles in reverse. They are coming out of that abandonment issue type of energy. They're starting to come forward and come in from the cold. Yeah. But it's still 5, so it's still about change and conflict and competition. You fellas kind of mirror each other. Okay, I've got Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're coming in from the cold, but they're not really offering, you know, you may have abandoned this person. You may have pushed them out and, you know, decided I'm not going to read these in reverse because I got told not to. You may have pushed this person out because there's a blockage here. You're so focused on other things, fixing other things, that you push this person out, and it put them in a mindset of stress and anxiety. And they start, you know, Knight of Cups coming forward, and they may have offered their love to you, and you're like, I don't have time for this. So they may be offering their love to someone else, Leo. But I just wanted to show you why Strength, the Emperor, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. I'm going to put it like this. I don't want to do it this way. Leo, I think that you want another opportunity with this person. You see this person as your lover. And someone there can be, yeah, I just heard mother, lover, friend. Someone you feel really connected with. But you need to make a decision. The King of Wands, he actually came out in reverse, which is, you know, he's kind of inappropriate when he's in reverse. But it's like, upright, he is an opportunist. So you may want another opportunity with this person. Coming forward as your the king that you are, the King of Wands. And this person has a lot of strength and control. The Emperor is about control. Taking on really masculine energy here. But really kind and graceful energy. It's like, you know, stability. This person is quite stable though. That's the thing. This person sees very clearly, is coming across as quite a governing type of energy with the Judgment and Justice, and now the Emperor and the Strength card. I think they went through a little phase where they may have just sort of ran out to find love any which way they could, because of the fact that they were abandoned or left out in the cold. You did block them though there with the Nine of Wands, just because things were really tough for you. There's a lot of conflict in your life. But in doing so, they were really conflicted as well. They had a lot of problems within themselves. And it's like, okay, the King of Cups, I just see this, now they're self-loving. They're in a movement of self-love. This is the message for myself. So this person may be coming forward, but they're a lot more, they've come out of this abandonment and trust issues and stress and anxiety now. And they're coming forward with the Strength and the Emperor. So they have the strength and the kindness to still be quite forgiving, but they will not relinquish. If you understand what I mean by that, they will not give in so easily. They're coming across as the Emperor, which is bigger than the King of Wands. They know how to fight you. That's the thing. Here's the thing about this person. It's interesting that's come forward, is that they know exactly what to do with you. And they know exactly what you want. Because they see you both as the Strength card. You see you're the Lion there. And they're the lady, the white lady, that soothes the lion, that soothes the beast. They know exactly how to make you calm. They know how to make you feel powerful. And that's why you want them. This person has issues though. They're on high alert around you. You know, they're very sensitive. They may have offered a cup of love to you, and you may have blocked them. Let's just put it like that. But you know, they're filling their own cup now. They're moving forward with their cup full. So, and Leo's starting to recognise that there's somebody that they want in their life. So we'll just get a shamanic medicine card for an overall message from Spirit. Can I please have a shamanic medicine card for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? The month of December, for who's coming towards them in love. Okay, 24. Heart of the Sky. Ooh, interesting. 24 breaking down to a 6. We all know that's my soulmate number. It's the Lovers card. You know, it's number 6. Just saying. Heart of the Sky. It's actually a really beautiful card. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's real dreamy. And the medicine for Heart of the Sky is, you may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. Isn't that interesting, Leo? That's pretty much what I've been talking about from your perspective. That's why all the burdens. I just got told to get another shamanic medicine card for the person that you're currently dealing with. A piece of shamanic medicine card for the person that Leo is currently dealing with. What is love for? The month of December is coming towards them in love. Completion. 9. Okay. The medicine card for completion is still pretty. Clinging to the old form will only bring decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. You know what? Sorry guys. You know that it is time to move on, yet are reluctant. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I feel like this person wants to move on and offer their love to someone else. It's like they've been waiting a long time. They've been waiting, but they don't want to wait much longer. It's like, here's my cup of love. You either want it or you don't. But the thing is, you don't recognize this, Leo. You're not you know that you want a lover, but you don't recognize it as this person. Like, there's not a strong enough pull to this person, and they're starting to realize this. And it's almost like they're wanting to let go. So I'll read this again. Clinging to the old form will only bring decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. You know that it is time to move on, yet are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday who shines brightly. neither longing for sunrise or dreading the dusk. Yeah, I think, Leo, you need to recognize that this person's here before they move. Because they will. They will move on. Okay. Let's see what the best possible outcome is for this situation right now. One more, please. Thank you. The Tower and the Ace of Cups. You're definitely dealing with a water sign. The Tower is Scorpio. The Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. This person wants to break down your walls. Fate. It's playing their hand here. The Tower is about breaking down the old form, right? This is completion. This person wants to bring about this Ace of Cups, which is a new, abundant beginning in love. Beautiful. This is the cup of love, the Holy Grail. And they want to come into a new beginning with you, but they know you have to break down before this can happen. And the thing is, you don't want to break down, because that's why you're kind of in this sort of like invisible phase, because you feel more comfortable being hollow, which is, it tells me there's been a lot of trauma. Yeah, you're reluctant to take a leap of faith, or this person is, because they're upright. They actually want you to take a leap of faith here. They want a clean slate. They don't want you to have all the emotional baggage that you're carrying around. They want you to let it go. Take a leap from the Tower and fall into their cup of love. It's like leaping into their love. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This person is, solid as. Very solid. Very nurturing, very creative. And you're the Hanged Man, stuck, but needing to see things from a higher perspective. Maybe you're trying, but you're definitely at a distance from this person. This person really wants, as the world is about cycles closing and ending and beginning. It's like a new cycle, but you're at a distance as the Hermit. See? Isn't it interesting? So much more potential to happen here, guys. I think you just need to have a mindset of letting go of the old as well. Taking a leap of faith into the place where you want to be, because you know you like this person. You know you want this person to be your lover. You know you love this person. You choose them, that's the thing, but yet lack the trust and belief that this is going to be real, because it's almost like you come out in a fantasy, right? It's not real, it's not solid, but Spirit is saying this person is solid. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Let me go back, right back. It's Earth. This person is your Queen of Pentacles. She's solid. She's the queen you want to marry. You know what I mean? Alright, Leo, I'm sorry about that. It felt like a little bit of a growling, but, I tried to give you a quite in-depth reading here, and hopefully you like it. So, please like, share, and subscribe if you resonate with it. And it can all work out. It just comes to you making the decision to take that leap of faith and pull down the tower that's been holding you away from the rest of the people that you love. Alright, guys, take care. Bye.